Mic check. Check, check. The freak? What happened? Cool. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Oh man. John Bon Jovi says he may never perform live again after throat surgery. Dang. Singer John Bon Jovi reportedly said he may never perform live again after undergoing throat surgery, adding that he does not want his career to end with a Fat Elvis phase. This is the first time I'm saying this, Bon Jovi told the Sunday Times magazine. If the singing is not great, if I can't be the guy I once was, then I'm done. The 62-year-old frontman of the rock band Bon Jovi, who's undergoing vocal therapy and rehab, went on to say, I don't ever need to be the Fat Elvis, referring to the end of the late Elvis Presley's career when he performed as a subpar version of his former self. While Bon Jovi was able to record a studio album after his throat surgery, he noted that there's a big difference between being in a studio and going out on the road. I want to perform for 2.5 hours a night, 4 nights a week, and I know how good I can be, the Livin' on a Prayer singer said. I can tell you that 60 is different from 50, and my current concern is that I'm going to forget how to sing, he added. I'll be crushed if I can't sing live again, but that's the situation I'm in. The rock band will release a 4-part show titled Thank You Goodnight, The Bon Jovi Story, on Disney at the end of April, as well as a new album, Forever, which will be released in June. This content will reportedly be the first time listeners will hear Bon Jovi songs that were produced after the lead singer underwent throat surgery. I want to look back on 40 years of Bon Jovi, look forward to the new album, and appreciate everything, Bon Jovi told the magazine. That's my hope, to find joy in it all. Well, I sang yesterday, only for not even an hour, and I'm not singing today for that reason. So 4 nights a week for 2.5 hours? That's ridiculous. Imagine working any muscle that much. Congress turns its eye to healthcare cybersecurity. Lawmakers in both the House and Senate are ramping up probes into healthcare cybersecurity following the Change Healthcare ransomware attack earlier this year. The attack on Change Healthcare in February derailed healthcare payments across the country as insurance claims went unpaid. The company, a subsidiary of United Health Group, provides technology for submitting and processing insurance claims. In the weeks that followed the attack, more than 80% of hospitals said their cash flow had been impacted. The administration acted to ensure hospitals got paid, at least when it came to Medicare payments, approving accelerated and advanced payments to systems anticipating delays. Now Congress is beginning its own inquiries into what happened. The House Energy and Commerce Health Subcommittee will hold a hearing Tuesday looking into healthcare sector cybersecurity, with a panel of cybersecurity experts set to testify. Um, Logitech headset, Snowball mic off. Okay. Check, check. It's not surprising people weren't ready for the attack. The healthcare sector is a prime target for criminals and foreign adversaries like China and Russia. Really? Here again, we've got middlemen companies so large they control core functions in the healthcare system, he said. You get into a situation where these operations are so big, there's a systemic cybersecurity risk. Well, the spokesperson for Senate Finance Democrats did not confirm that a hearing would be taking place. The Washington Post previously reported that United Health Group CEO Andrew Whitty would be the sole witness at an April 30 hearing. Sounds like they might be investigating fraud. Hey, Lundos. That's it? Hmm. Most of the new polls say they'd feel better if they got more sleep. They didn't ask me, but I would definitely say that. That's why I came on at 9.
A majority of Americans, 57%, say they'd feel better if they got more sleep, compared to just 42% who say they get as much sleep as they need. So more people are not sleeping enough than are sleeping enough. The poll conducted from December 1st to the 20th marked the first time since Gallup began asking this question in 2001 that a majority of respondents reported getting enough sleep. Oh, wow. People are prioritizing their health, huh? Oh, I read that wrong. This is the first time since 2001 that the minority was getting enough sleep. The last time they conducted this poll in 2013, the numbers were reversed. 56% of people say they got as much sleep as they needed, compared to 43% who said they'd feel better if they got more sleep. Women have consistently been less likely than men to report getting enough sleep. It's interesting. Though women go to bed early to get their beauty rest. In 2023, 48% of men and 36% of women said they get enough. In 2013, 60% of men and 52% of women said that they got enough. Generally, older Americans were more likely to report getting enough sleep, although the youngest age group, 18 to 29, and the second youngest, 30 to 49, have reported similar numbers in the 2013 and 2004 surveys. In December 23 survey, all age groups saw a decline from 2013 in the share of respondents who reported getting enough sleep, but the youngest age group didn't see as steep a decline as the others. Just eating my dinner here, frozen lemonade. The share of adults getting sufficient sleep dropped from 70% in 2013 to 55% in 2023 among those ages 65 and older. It dropped from 63% to 40% among. I'm not going to read these statistics. Do you get enough sleep, Lundos? James? Is that a rhetorical question? Is that a question like me personally, or should I look that up? Hmm, that's interesting. 5 to 6, huh? I thought it was more like 8. I don't go to bed on time, though. That's the thing. So I don't really know. Me personally, if I could, and that being said, I probably could if I had my priorities right. I'd probably go to bed at like 8, but I don't know what time I'd wake up. Um, when I was in my early 20s, I'd sleep. I'd be able to sleep, and mm, um, when I had my kids, and ever since then, I able to like sleep. Like when I say I'm not able to sleep, like I'll wake up at 7 or 8 or earlier, sometimes 4, sometimes 2, sometimes 6, and I can't go back to sleep. I used to be able to, if I wanted to, I'd just stay in bed and go back to sleep. Like when I was into my 20s, I could sleep till the afternoon if I needed it. People who juice say they don't need much sleep. You mean like fruit and vegetable juice, not steroids. And when you do fasting, you also don't need as much sleep. I think it takes at least 25% of your energy to digest. I'm trying to get there. I can't read this article if it's just all numbers. Hmm, got it. I'm just having a frozen electrolyte lemonade smoothie. Um, Life Food electrolyte lemonade recipe. Hmm. Wow, look at this. Justapinch.com. Sweetener, raw honey, maple syrup, liquid stevia to taste. Huh. My recipe is similar, it's not the same. Eat to live, not live to eat. Definitely, definitely. You're right about that, James. I'm just trying to get a flow of these articles. I got a lot of them. Alright. New York faces major rat urine problem. Oh man. I might have this. I might have this in my apartment from the mice that piss and shit everywhere. What if um what if my apartment smells like mouse shit and piss, and I do too from living here, but I've been here so long that I don't notice it. I don't notice that the apartment smells like mouse shit and piss, and I smell like mouse shit and piss. Where are you from, James? You've been to New York before. Long Island's not too bad. The suburbs. Where are you from, though? Health authorities have issued an advisory as cases of human leptospirosis have hit a record high. Look at this little bastard. New York City health authorities have recorded a significant rise in cases of human leptospirosis, a disease caused by contact with the urine of animals, particularly rats. According to an advisory issued by the city's Department of Health and Mental Hygiene, I have a certificate from them. Because they are the ones who give you the certificate for food handling. Peppermint oil. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Make a note. All my money's tied up in crypto right now. I can't really buy anything, but I got the note. Toronto. Toronto. You're on the other side of the nation, right? Of the continent. Toronto. No, you're. Oh, you're up here. What was I thinking of? Which is the city on the other side? Vancouver. Okay. Oh, so you're north, bro. You're close. Yeah. It's not a bad Hmm. Yeah, Jay, you're up there too. Yeah, crypto Londos. Bitcoin. That's crashing right now. What you got to say about that, Jay? I trusted you. No, I'm just kidding. I was investing in crypto before we started talking about it. But where am I at? Let's see. Bitcoin. Damn. I'm down. Down to $250 total. All the money I invested wasn't even mine. And Doge, I'm down $70. And what was the other one? Solana. I'm down, looks like $250. You're down over 20,000. Yo. You believe it's going back up though. So you're probably not worried. Me? I'm a conspiracy theorist. Only take a week to get back up. Alright. 6 people have been diagnosed with leptospirosis this year, while 24 cases were reported in 2023, making it the highest number in a single year. The authorities attribute the rise to a soaring number of rats in the city. If le- well, my conspiracy theory is that they're they're trying to take everybody's money and make everybody poor so they can bring in universal basic income and a government. They're gonna crash it and they'll say, "Oh yeah, it's not safe because it's not a government crypto," and then they come in with the central bank digital currency. I was thinking today, I'm like, why would the elite want everybody to get rich? Because I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist, and I think that everything's manipulated. If left untreated, leptospirosis can lead to kidney failure and liver damage. The ailment is caused by several species of bacteria transmitted through animal urine or feces, or contaminated water or soil if it comes into contact with the eyes, mouth, nose, or breaks in the skin. The most common symptoms are fever, headaches, and chills. 10 to 15 years away, the central bank digital currency, Sammy? So you heard about it. They want everybody on blockchain. Okay. Because that's how they can combine it with the digital ID. Total control if there's no more cash. Right. We have nothing to do with it. Lundos, you don't even go to meetings anymore. What do you know? You don't even go to your freaking monthly Tuesday night meetings. They can't track Monero. It's private. Monero is what? Is that like Solana? New York City has one of the highest populations of brown rats in the U.S. Researchers from city's pest control company estimated there are approximately 3 million rats as of August 2023, finding that the number had increased by nearly 50% in the past decade. Rats are prodigious breeders, with one pair having the potential to produce as many as 15,000 offspring in a year. One pair? There's no way. I was in Scranton last week. I go to a lodge out here. Scranton, Pennsylvania. Prodigious. Remarkably or impressively great in extent, size, or degree. Excuse me. Scranton, Pennsylvania, Mason Lodge. Monero is a private payment coin on its own blockchain. Sweet. People be making their own money. Is this where you went? Is this where you went, Landos? Right here? That's a beautiful building. Wow. Wait, there's your car. There's your car, Landos. Sheesh. Do you use the whole building? This looks like it was a church. Was this built for the Masons or Keystone Consistory? Is that the name? Oh yeah, Keystone Consistory. Scranton Cultural Center at the Masonic Temple. Broadway. Ancient Aliens Live. Oh, these guys are all Masons, huh? Wow. You built it. Uh-huh. I want to see more pictures. wait a second. There it was. Wow. Is this where you do the meetings? It's got to be a different room. Oh, wait. Where do you do the meetings? Not in the oh, probably. Oh, here it is. Right? Oh, it must be a lot of people. You do the meet. What is this? You do the meetings in this room here. Um, the rise in leptospirosis infections comes a year after Mayor Eric Adams appointing Kathleen Karate as the Big Apple's first ever director of rodent mitigation, or rat SAR. The position was created as part of an effort to bring down the booming rat population in the city. As part of the effort to finally eradicate the long-standing problem, the City Council introduced a new bill earlier this week that will require the health department to use salty pellets that sterilize both male and female rats in 2 neighborhoods as part of a pilot program. The pellets would be deployed within so-called rat mitigation zones covering at least 10 city blocks. In their advisory, the health department stressed that leptospirobacteria are fragile and can die within minutes in dry heat or freezing temperatures, but that excessive rain and unseasonably warm temperatures, factors associated with climate change, oh my god, may support the persistence of leptospirus in more temperate areas like New York City. I thought that there would be a trade-off. Like when the weather gets nice, I can open the windows and air the apartment out. But then also the heat will kind of like cause more fumes. It's like cooking the poop and the piss. Wow. These stories are just rolling on. Human waste could soon power planes. A world first factory in the UK will convert sewage into sustainable aviation fuel. I'm behind it. Without knowing the details, I'm 100% behind this. Because I had an idea for my house to have everything go down into a huge tank under the house. British biofuel company Firefly has reached an agreement with the low-cost airline Wizz Air to build a commercial refinery that will help convert sewage into sustainable aviation fuel. According to Firefly, which has developed the conversion process, the fuel is still undergoing regulatory testing. If approved, it could be used to power aircraft, the company said this week. There are a lot of illegal immigrants in New York. I think there is. I'm not in the city though. That's the thing, James. I am on Long Island. And for as long as I can remember, I'd go to Home Depot with my dad, and there'd be like at least 20 guys standing around the parking lot of Home Depot because people would pull up and, be doing a job and pick these guys up, and they get they get a day's pay for doing construction. But, they were all obviously not legal. I heard that the city has a lot of people that are from the sanctuary. Oh, okay. Nice. No food or drink past this point. Cool. Somebody just sent me a picture of a Mason Hall. I guess, I guess you can't take pictures in there either. Once you go in, you can't take pictures. There you go. What do you give out for a day rate for illegal construction workers? I would assume they know what they're doing, right? The refinery, the first of its kind, will be built in Essex and could start delivering commercial supplies of sustainable aviation fuel by 2028 to serve London's airports. There's potential for two more such facilities in the UK, according to Firefly. It sucks all these immigrants putting a huge strain on the economy. What's Times Square, Lundos? I don't know what you mean. Immigrants or Mason Lodge? What are you talking about? Remember, you got to talk in full sentences so I know what you're referring to. Wiz said it's investing by making a massive order for up to 525,000 tons of Firefly's waste-based fuel over the next 15 years. Meanwhile, utility company Anglian Water has announced it will provide Firefly with biosolids from its wastewater treatment process for a pilot facility. Okay. Anglian is selling the poop, and Firefly is buying the poop. Biosolids, guys. I think that's a good way to call it. Like, if you're at a party and you want to be polite or something, you want to use language that's not too gross. Say, "Oh, excuse me, I'm going to make a biosolids delivery. I have to go make a delivery of biosolids to your sustainable aircraft fuel processing plant." Lunch and 80 to $100 for landscaping. Is that a full day, 9 to 5? $10 an hour cash. Mm, there you go, 100 plus lunch. What do you know about it, Londos? How do you know about these things? You hiring illegals over there? Firefly Chief Executive James Highgate said biosolids are kind of disgusting stuff, but an amazing resource. Alright. I mean, does that go without saying? Biosolids, I mean, you're talking about poop. We're turning sewage into jet fuel. I can't really think of many things that are cooler than that, he added. I mean, I'm not a fan of poop, but I don't mind it as much as most people because I've changed so many diapers. And not that that's out of the ordinary. I mean, a lot of people change a lot of diapers. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that when I learned from Dr. Jubb what little I learned about childcare, he told me that when a baby is really tiny, and we actually remember everything with our subconscious mind, gets imprinted, and somebody's changing a diaper and they make a face at the poop or the smell, the subconscious mind registers that, and the babies, as they get older, they are become embarrassed about poop, and it can give them kind of like a mental constipation. So I force myself when I'm changing a diaper to make it a celebration. Yay, you did it. James works in trades, and the immigrants are used for heavy labor, not for skilled positions. Makes sense. Sustainable aircraft fuel production uses 70% less carbon than conventional jet fuel, but is currently significantly more expensive to produce. That's an issue. That's like when you buy organic food, it's better for the planet, but it's more expensive. According to Paul Hilditch, Firefly's chief operations officer, there's enough poop in the United Kingdom for more than 200,000 tons of sustainable aircraft fuel, which he said sufficient to satisfy about half the mandated sustainable aircraft fuel demand in 2030. 200 tons of sustainable aircraft fuel can be made from all the poop in the United Kingdom. Converted sewage should be cheaper and more abundant and could provide 5% of the fuel needs of airlines in the United Kingdom, Hilditch claimed. Under a government mandate, at least 10% of fuel used by airlines in the UK must be made from sustainable feedstocks by 2030. We need to get more poop. And this is an important mission for all of us to contribute to sustainable aircraft fuel. I'm asking you, for the sustainable aircraft fuel industry and the health of the environment, to eat more fiber and make more poop. We gotta fly these planes, guys. And they don't fly themselves. We need you to eat and we need you to crap. One of the only countries saving their poop, huh, James? Have I ever trained with Aljo? No. I think by the time Aljo came, I was already gone. I left Longo's in 2011. All right, we got kids with obesity. We got what's this? Conor McGregor vs. Michael Chandler. Oh boy. Chinese runners win. Crap for the Queen. That's a good one, Londos. Crap for the Queen. Instead of the Sex Pistols, who sings Crap for the Queen? It's God Save the Queen, but instead of God Save the Queen, it's Crap for the Queen. And instead of by the Sex Pistols, it's by the Chinese runner He Ji's victory Sunday in the Beijing Half Marathon is facing a probe after his win was called into question by Chinese internet users. Because a trio of African runners appeared to deliberately slow down to let him win. A video clip at the finish shows Kenya's Willie Magnet turn around to He and gesture him to move ahead as the four men run neck and neck just meters from the finish line. Former world record holder Robert Keeter of Kenya then appears to wave at He to overtake the pack while signaling for his compatriot and Ethiopia's Djeni Hailu to hang back. The Chinese runner crossed the finish line to claim the $5,500 first prize, with the African trio just 1 second behind in a joint second place. The video clip shows the African runners applauding his win and patting him on the back, though the Asian Games marathon champion appears less enthused despite winning his first ever competitive half marathon. He broke China's marathon record twice in the past 2 years, told reporters after the race he was not in my best competitive state, but he did not address the controversial finish. Some internet users called for an investigation, while others demanded action. The so-called ways of the world should not taint the fairness of competition in sports. Fairness is always at the core of the sporting spirit, said one user on social platform Weibo. Another popular comment said, I support an investigation. Fair play is vital, blah, blah, blah. Race organizers said they attach great importance to the matter when conducting an investigation. Yeah, I'm sure. The situation is being investigated and verified by multiple parties. Okay, let's see. He, who hails from northwest China's Ningxia region, is considered one of the country's most promising long-distance runners. He's ranked 77th in the world in men's marathon by World Athletics and is expected to lead the way for Asian runners in the upcoming Paris 2024 Summer Olympics. Oh, there you go. That's the reason why. Let's see. let's see what you guys think. Wow, there's the sound.
是的，我们看4个人很有默契呀、啊。
对，在今天的这个全程当中，这4个人都是一直保持在一起。
是的，而且有沟通，有交流。
He looks like he's really
这样是不是
struggling.
也是选手之间的一种相互促进？
是的，
Trying.
我们说积极的一种促进。
哇，越跑越快啊！何洁在最后是 完全冲刺了起来。我们来看看他最后的成绩
啊！恭喜何洁获得了我们冠军啊！
他最终的成绩应该是1小时03分。
Ew, did he just spit up? That looks fishy, right?
是的。
First of all, he's pointing. He's waving him up. And the other guy's got his left hand out like he's telling the guy to stop.
还有最后的一段路，
I mean, jeez. They probably said you're in China. You play by our rules or you can't go home. Can ya? Can you hear me? Last story, I'm going to bed early tonight. Well, I'm going to bed on time. Work, exactly. Lithuanian, that was an obvious work. Lithuanian discus thrower Mykolas Alekna breaks longest standing men's track and field world record. It had stood for 4 decades at the Oklahoma Throws Series World Invitational meeting at Ramona on Sunday. The throw of 74.35 meters surpassed Jürgen Schultz's effort in 1986 when the German threw 74.08 meters. Schultz's landmark effort had been the longest standing record in track and field. According to World Athletics, Alekna's throw was initially measured at 74.41 meters, but later was revised pending ratification. It's hard to understand what I just did, he said after his achievement. I saw the throws and I knew that it could be the day, and it just happened. Alekna came to Ramona boasting the longest throw of the season, his previous personal best of 71.39 meters. Alright, can we get a video of it? My back is itching like crazy. Full web article. Let's see. Yo, thanks for stopping by, guys. Sorry, can't stay on, but I'm freaking gonna be sleeping. The greatest world record of 2024 was ridiculous. 20 new record. Here we go. Whoa. Later, James. He liked that. He knew it was good, huh? Some weight training? Whoa. 130 kilos? Looks young. Are we gonna see this or no? I wanna see.
On June 6th of 1986, one athlete from East Germany would set a world record that was so utterly ridiculous that it stood head and shoulders above the rest of the world by more than 3 entire percent. Now, if you're familiar with this channel, you know that a world record improvement of 3% almost never happens. In fact, the typical improvement is about 0.3 to 0.5%. However, on this special day, Jürgen Schultz from East Germany threw the men's discus a mind-bending distance of 74.08 meters. And for all you Americans out there, this is the equivalent to 243 feet and 5 inches. This throw really did take the world by storm, and with such a dominant world record, to soon see Schultz taking the Olympic Championship in 1988 and also winning the World Championship gold in 1987, where he threw a World Championship record. In 2022, he actually won the silver medal at the World Championships at just 19 years of age. And then the following year in 2023, he won the bronze medal at 20. And now with the Olympic Games finally upon us and a new world record freshly behind us, could this 21-year-old win the gold medal? Now, the only negative part about this record is that the discus is nearly impossible to see during its full flight, as it would have been amazing to see this discus as it was crossing through the atmosphere. So hopefully, as Alekna navigates his 2024 season, we will soon have the opportunity to see him compete in the Diamond League events and various other competitions with adequate camera operations. But regardless of this camera issue, distance of 69.89 meters back in the 2004 Olympic Games. How poetic would it be for the son of the current Olympic record holder to be the one to outthrow the record? And I really do believe that this is a real possibility. But it's also important to remember, he will be up against very stiff competition, such as Daniel Stahl and Christian Tse, who are both very experienced athletes on the world's biggest stages. Potentially, this Olympic record will go down from Alekna, and with his own father also being his coach, there is even more potential to see this Olympic record go down come Paris. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Crazy. Gas? I mean, that goes without saying for the Olympics, but I think they got even... What's better than gas these days? Gene therapy? Gas plus science, you know, scientific training, plus being young and really wanting it. Excuse. I used to be really judgmental and just think, oh yeah, all these sports, screw 'em, just do MMA, it's better than everything. But I'm appreciating more things now, you know, like martial arts is not for everybody. Not everybody has to be the same. And I appreciate, you know, greatness. I appreciate people giving their all, and no matter what sport it is, it's nice to see. What is this though? Makachev's strength.
Вперед тоже делай то же самое. Хорош. Вперед тоже делай то же самое. Хорош.
Thumbs.
Вперед тоже делай то же самое.
Open. Fist.
Хорош.
Wrist. Fist. Open. That's cool. The Russian steroids, huh? Oh my god. You think the Russian steroids are better than the American steroids? Come on, man. Maybe the Chinese got the best ones. I don't know. Or maybe they all got the same ones. What do you think?
I heard gene therapy was the next level. Somebody said Michael Phelps was doing gene therapy or something. He's part dolphin. Vitamins, huh? I should start taking vitamins. Alright, I'm gonna go take some vitamin S in a hot shower and hopefully enough sleep. I got a babysit at 8, so I'm gonna get up at 7. If I can get into sleep by 11, I'm gonna get a good night's sleep. You know what I did yesterday for the first time? I unplugged my Wi-Fi. I'm gonna continue to do that. Unplug my Wi-Fi before bed. see you guys soon. Hopefully, definitely tomorrow. I'm going to a movie premiere on Friday. It's called Making Bones. Let's see. Let me get it from here. Making Bones premieres April 19th at Monroe Social. I gotta go to Connecticut. Hey, this is the most famous guy in the movie. Tony Spera. And there's gonna be a red. I got invited by the director with a free ticket, and I'm gonna be getting my picture taken on the red carpet. So I'm gonna have to really look as best I can, shave, get a haircut, work out, and sweat over the next 2 days and try to make my jowls go down and my gut. So tomorrow's stream is probably going to be at the gym. Alright, hope to see you there. If not, catch you later. Over.